understand how this happened because of us. These 600,000 are not just incidental. We started a war to overthrow a regime. It was covert. It was Timber Sycamore. People can look it up, the CIA operation.
Timber Sycamore, look it up.
Together with Saudi Arabia. Still it's shrouded in secrecy, which is part of the problem in our country. A major war effort shrouded in secrecy, never debated by Congress, never explained to the American people, signed by President Obama, never explained. And this created chaos. And so just throwing more missiles in right now is not a response.
My only concern...
We need to go, it's, by the way, not to walk away, to go to the UN Security Council, as the Admiral says, to agree with Russia on a strategy for ending the fight. But ending the fight means that we stop trying to overthrow a government, that we stop trying to support rebels who are committed to overthrowing the government. That is where this war continues, because we, to this day, back rebels that are trying to overthrow a government contrary to international law, contrary to the UN Charter, contrary to common sense, contrary to practical path. We can't do it. And it's just creating ongoing crisis to the extent of facing an imminent confrontation with Russia.
So I think this is...
Goes against common sense, goes against the UN Charter, goes against international law. We're doing all that. Someone should... Now they have their justification to bomb us, except they don't have the might. So if there was another country stronger than us with a bigger military, they would start bombing us, and they would tell their citizens, we're doing this because the United States is breaking international law, which is why we said we went into Kuwait, which is why we went into Iraq, which is why we went into Libya, because we're enforcing UN charters, and we just showed you Wilkerson said that's not why we went in. We went in for oil. So is there anything worse than this, Jude? I mean, isn't it amazing to see it happen? It's almost happening like every 5 years now. Like Libya, it was Iraq, then Libya, now Syria, Afghanistan. It's unbelievable.
Well, you know, these war manufacturing companies, you know, like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, you know, it would be interesting to know all the connections they have with the politicians, because, you know, they make so much money.
Yes.
And, you know, they're making all these weapons. Someone's got to be using them. They got to be selling them to somebody. Yeah. I find it interesting how so many people who are for regime change don't believe in climate change either. It's like, you know, because we all want change, but maybe no to regime change. Yeah, not that change.